Hey, what up, YouTube? What up, fight people? It's your boy D Dynamite, and I'm here to talk about some boxing. So, in any case, man, I wanted to do this video as kind of like a response video. Not really a response, but maybe more like a rebuttal um, to a video that I did. And yeah, I'm responding to my own video because really I did this video. It's about Canelo versus Kirkland. And, I was real upset about the fight. And I'm gonna get into what my feelings are right now, um, which are the same. But anyway, I'm gonna get into my feelings about that. But I got a lot of feedback on that video. Basically, people defending Canelo, telling me that this is a good fight and how Kirkland come to fight, all this shit, man. And I just want to respond to that, man. I just want to let the people know. I had some good debates over it too, man. There's a few people that, they were debating me about this or whatever, and we went back and forth or whatever, and it was good while it lasted. So, shout out to those people. But I wanted to do this video just kind of like a once and for all. Like, I don't want to talk about this shit no more. It's a bullshit fight, you know what I mean? So let me just get into it, man. So in any case, man, I really feel like Canelo has majority people fucking brainwashed, man. I mean, you guys are looking at James Kirkland, and I understand, man. Because I'm a James Kirk. Let me just say, man, you know what? Because I feel like people think I got hate, like I'm a Canelo hater. I'm not no Canelo hater, man. I like Canelo Alvarez, man. I wouldn't be making videos. I wouldn't be talking about Canelo if I wasn't a fan of Canelo. So let me just say that, And I'm also a fan of James Kirkland too, man. Canelo and James Kirkland, I like those fighters, man. I like James Kirkland. I like Canelo Alvarez. I think Canelo's a great fighter. I think he's gonna be the future of boxing, man. I like James Kirkland. I like what he brings to the table with his fights. James Kirkland is a very exciting fighter. But I just feel like right now, the circumstances of this fight is all wrong, man. James Kirkland right now does not belong in the ring with the Canelo Alvarez. And I know you guys know this shit, man. But, of course, you want to live in denial. You want to make believe like Canelo's going to give you an entertaining fight. But it's not going to be an entertaining fight, people. It's really not. It's going to be a one-sided ass whooping. And you know that. But you want to choose to believe that Canelo's giving you an entertaining fight, man. So, I mean, let's just highlight the key points and why this is going to be a piece of shit fight, man. So point number one, man. James Kirkland has fought twice in the last 4 years, man. That's point number one. So, in addition, so he's been gone. He hasn't been fighting, man. He's been laid off. Now, a lot of you guys, you might not see the significance in this. You might think, well, okay, he fought last year, whatever, whatever. But in the sport of boxing, man, you're only as good as your last fight. All right? But if you don't have a last fight, if your last fight was years ago, then there's really no telling how you're going to come in the ring and perform. Really. There's no telling what you're going to go in the ring and do. So, with all that being said, man, we don't know what to expect from Kirkland because he hasn't fought in over a year. All right, so that's the first point, man. 2 fights in 4 years, man. Okay. Now, I know what you're saying right now. You're like, well, D, Mayweather has been off 2 years and come back. You've had fighters that come back, whatever, whatever. There are big differences between somebody like a Mayweather or Andre Ward and James Kirkland, man. Mayweather stays in shape. He trains year-round. He doesn't go over 152 pounds. He's pretty much around there. He takes care of his body. For the most part, he eats right. Same thing with Andre Ward. They stay in the gym. They stay in shape. They're always training. They live the life of a professional boxer. James Kirkland does not live the life of a professional boxer. I don't give a fuck what none of you motherfuckers say. He does not live the life of a professional boxer. Okay? This James Kirkland is a thug ass motherfucker, man. He's probably right now somewhere in a trap. Chilling. Hanging out. Probably smoking right now. He's not training. That I can assure you. And if he is training right now, he just started training. I can almost guarantee you this man has not been in the gym working like how he should be working as a professional boxer. Don't fucking turn around and tell me, oh, well, you know, I saw him in the gym 2 months ago. No, motherfucker. A professional boxer should be in the gym 5 to 6 days a week at very least, at minimum. Not no 2 days or a day. No. No. Mayweather's in the gym on the regular. Andre Ward is in the gym on the regular, man. Especially when you're laying off. You don't have that experience. You need that. All right? Now, for my next point. Okay? James Kirkland, his last opponent was against Glenn Tapia. Now, who the fuck is Glenn Tapia, man? Who's Glenn Tapia? Who is that? Glenn Tapia is a fucking up-and-coming fighter, man. He was 20-0. James Kirkland was supposed to be like a step-up fight for him. He's a fucking nobody for the most part. Really, James Kirkland was supposed to be a fucking stepping stone for Glenn Tapia. They didn't expect James Kirkland to actually win the fight. You know, and it's fucking badass that he did, you know. But it was supposed to be a step-up fight for Glenn Tapia. So you guys keep that in mind. But Glenn Tapia's never fought anybody, people. Never. Okay? So that's that. Before Glenn Tapia, it was Carlos Molina. And then before that, it was Alfredo Angulo. Now, Canelo beat the shit out of Angulo. So you can go ahead and X that. Carlos Molina, okay, he's the ex-champ. But that fight was way back in 2012, man. We're in 2015, dog. That was 3 years ago. So basically, Kirkland hasn't fought a top-level opponent. And you know, this is calling Carlos Molina top level. You know what I mean? Which I really don't even consider him top level because he, you know, I mean, come on, man. In any case, that was 3 years ago that James Kirkland fought somebody that's considered as top level. Meanwhile, over on Canelo's side, his last 3 fights were against Erislandy Lara, Floyd Mayweather, and Alfredo Angulo. Okay? Now compare that to Glenn Tapia, okay, and Carlos Molina from 3 years ago. You can't compare it. These 3 fights that Canelo had, the last 3 I named, were in the last 2 years. The last year, should I say. So Canelo's clearly been more active. Not only that, man, but, you know, man, I mean, look, people. James Kirkland is not an active fighter, man. Okay? He's not in the picture, man. Fuck all the points. I'm just start ranting now. He's not in the picture, people. All right? James Kirkland is not in the fucking picture. He's not in the playoff pick. All right, listen. If you're in the NBA and you make it to the playoffs, you cannot pull a team that didn't make the playoffs and then play them for the NBA finals. You can't fucking do that. James Kirkland is not in the picture. He's not in the top 10 ranking. He's not even in the top 20 ranking, people. All right? He's a non-fucking factor, people. All right? You guys are thinking about James Kirkland from 5 years ago. All right? You're not thinking about 2015 James Kirkland. Okay? Even in that fight with Glenn Tapia that he won, he still took some fucking crazy shots. Go back and watch that fight. He took some shots. He almost got knocked out a few fucking times in that fight. Granted, he outlasted Glenn Tapia and he created a epic comeback, but he almost got knocked the fuck out. Now, can you imagine him taking those shots against Canelo Alvarez? Fight over, nigga, round 2. So, I'm just tired of all this bullshit. People telling me this is a good fight or whatever. And well, whatever. Why am I hating on Canelo? I'm not hating on Canelo. I want to see more from Canelo. Okay? I want to see Canelo fight top people, man. And that brings me to, let me go back to the points for a second, too. All right? He beats James Kirkland. What the fuck does that do for him? What does it do for him? Now what? You beat James Kirkland. Now what? What now? Congratulations. What now? Now you beat him. What are you going to do? Okay? A win against James Kirkland does nothing for Canelo's career. It does nothing for his ranking. It doesn't put a title in his hand. It's nothing. It doesn't do anything. All right? I don't like to see people stand still. You should always be looking to progress. Canelo's not even the champ to be fucking cherry picking like that. And I'm calling it a fucking cherry pick. All right, you guys that fucking argue, this is good. You guys need to really go fucking take a look at this fight, okay? It's not a good fight. All right, Canelo's feeding you a shit fight, okay? You guys are all eating shit sandwiches, including me. Now, I'm gonna watch this fight, but like I said in my last video, in the back of my mind, I'm gonna be like, this is a piece of shit fight. Come on now. And that's exactly what it is. A motherfucking piece of shit fight. So, man, I just wanted to go on record, man. I just, wanted to do a second video to respond to the people that commented on my last video. Shout out to them, man. Whether it was good or bad, shout out to you. You know what I mean? I just wanted to set the record straight. You didn't change my mind with none of the arguments that you guys presented. It's a bullshit fight. I know boxing. You should fucking learn boxing. Bullshit fight, man. But in any case, man, it's your boy D Dynamite. I'm signing out. Okay, don't forget to go on my website. That's box-die.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at box X or X die, and you can go ahead and hit me on Facebook. I got a community chat for you guys too at box or die. All right, man. It's your boy D Dynamite signing out. Holla at your motherfucking boy. And oh yeah, people, don't forget to subscribe so you can hear more of my craziness. In any case, man, holla at your boy.